The Red Tip from Global Shave Clubs International. We're going to shave with it, coming up next. Oh, that's nice and smooth. Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's BarberGeorgeTune.com. I'm back in another video. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. If this is your first visit here, welcome. Make yourself at home, look around, check out the other videos, and also please consider subscribing. Well, we're going to have a classic shave of sorts today. I'm going to kick it off with a classic shave soap, Tabak. I got some hot water sitting on top of the puck right now. Going to use my Sterling shave brush. Has that, I guess you could say, a clean, classic kind of a handle to it. So I'm going to soak that in the warm water in the sink there. Going to finish it off with, well, an alum block from Phoenix Shaving. And going to top that off with a classic scent from Avon, Wild Country Splash, and also some of the Wild Country Aftershave Balm for upstairs. Haven't used any of these in quite some time. And you know what? Show you a little bit of the Wild Country cologne as well. Just a spray or two in the back. Well, what's the razor? Well, the razor we're going to be using is the Red Tip from Global Shave Clubs International. It comes in a beautiful red box, really nice for gift giving. And here it comes in a really nice padded interior for safe shipping. And here it is right here. It is a very good looking razor. Very, very striking. Has nice heft to it. I weighed this on my scale a little over 2 ounces. Now there's some information that I have on the razor overall right here online. And I guess you could say it's a tribute to the Gillette Super Speed Red Tip. I don't know if it's an identical recreation of the Red Tip. I don't own a Red Tip, so I can't say that with any amount of certainty. Although they do say in this information that I have from Global Shave Club International that they have made some improvements to the razor itself. For instance, first we improved the knurling. Ours is much deeper and more grippy. Next we improved the construction. Our razor is made out of golden noble brass, a harder brass alloy. Finally, we improved the finish. The original Red Tip razor is plated with nickel. Ours is plated with sand-blasted chrome. It is more durable and looks like the original. Again, I can't tell you with 100% certainty if this looks like a 1959 Red Tip by Gillette. I don't own one. I can only hold these up to photographs and do a comparison that way. But I will say, on the merits of this razor itself, it is mechanically very nice, and I like the action that the doors have right there. And the actual razor head looks very much like a classic Gillette Super Speed razor head. And as for the Red Tip, in this position here, rather reminiscent of the Red Tips of old, not identical, but reminiscent. I think the razor's been inspired by the Gillette Red Tip. I don't know if it's an actual 100% replica, but it is, on its own merit, a very, very solid razor. And we're going to shave with that. So I'm going to do a little bit of pre-shave with the Cube 2.0. I'm going to kind of prep my skin. I'm going to load a blade, and I'm going to get to the shave, and then we'll use the razor and talk about it as we shave. So let me do that prep now and kind of get it out of the way, and I'll be right back. So hang in there with me. Okay, we're going to be using a Gemini blade from Global Shave Clubs International. We're going to put that in the razor. These are nice. These are double wrapped, as you can see. Very nicely double wrapped. And they're a good blade. I like them. I like them a lot. So we're going to use this blade here in the razor. It's already open. I'm just going to place that in there like that and close that down. And well, there you go. Okay, so blade balance and alignment appears to be right on. And I've already got some pre-shave here on my face, ready to go. Here's my brush right here. And we're going to go ahead and, oh, love that Tabak scent. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and load this brush, and we're going to do a face lather and try this razor out and see what's what. I'm surprised at how snug the door's closed on that blade. I was playing with it without a razor blade, and it seemed to give me a little extra twist there towards the end. With the blade in there, it looks like it makes up for that. In other words, that extra twist isn't needed because doors are pretty secure there. Okay, so here we go. Oh man, we got a good look at that. Man, I love Tabak. I haven't used it in such a long time. That's great. Look at that. Okay, here we go. Face lather with Tabak. And I also have some of the cube on there too. I did a pre-shave wash with the cube. Just didn't want to bore you with that because I wanted to get right to the shave. And talk about this razor. And I've seen some discussion on social media regarding it. And again, I don't know. I don't have an original Red Tip. The reason why I don't have an original Red Tip is, from my understanding, is a rather aggressive razor. And I've used aggressive razors, but I'm neutral to mild, as you know. So in looking for a Red Tip, I'm going to take my time because I know it's an aggressive razor. But in looking for those nice, mild, middle-of-the-road super speeds, yeah, I was all over those. Got a couple of those. Got 2 or 3 of those, I think, of various years and handle styles. All right. Set that down there. Let's rinse the hands off a little bit. Boy, that's a good lather. You know what? I should boom, lather. Right? Yeah, that's a nice lather there. All right, so there it is. Blade balance and alignment seem to be spot on. Let me show you that again. And again, yeah, very grippy handle. Gonna run under some hot water. And just swirl in the sink. Okay, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. That feels quite aggressive. There's a lot of feedback there too, if you can hear that. I got about a day's worth of growth there. It's a little bit on the aggressive side for me. I'm going to have to lighten my touch up a little bit here. It really is a little more aggressive than I anticipated. I mean, I had an inkling that it was going to be aggressive, but you know. I'm getting the impression that it's just plowing this beard down without any problem. There is a definite aggression there for me. The aggressiveness of this blade and the way it sits in the razor head really makes for nice maneuverability up underneath the nostrils. It really gets all those little bits up there on that north to south pass with the grain, Absolutely no problem at all. That's rather remarkable. Milder razors don't have that kind of blade exposure for that. It's another, I guess it's another indication to me of the aggressiveness of this razor. Still, it was very smooth, but a lot of blade edge there on that first pass. Let's rinse. That was very close. That was remarkably close. This is going to be a 2-pass shave for me. Absolutely no doubt. 3 passes with this razor for me and my skin type is going to be too much, really. So let's do a second pass here. Just going to get a little more water there. Great scent of tabak. Wonderful scent. Plenty on the brush. Brush is doing a nice job. Like the way it I like the way it sits in the hand. As I say, it has some very nice, smooth, clean lines to the handle, which makes it a real pleasure to handle. All right. The handle has been very, very grippy, and there is some nice deep knurling to it. And good weight. I'm getting about 2.02 ounces. Or 2.2 ounces. It's a little over 2 ounces on my scale. Hang on, let me I got the scale here. I'll put it on my scale. I don't know how accurate my scale is. Yeah, now I'm getting 2.07 ounces. Well, the blade is in there too, as a matter of fact. So that probably adds a little bit to it. All right, so here we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. Definitely lightening up there as I'm going around the chin. A lot of audio feedback. I hope you can hear that. And it really is shaving. I'm definitely lightening up there on the upper lip there. It's almost as if the first pass got everything on my upper lip, and the second pass, well, more of a touch-up, really. Second pass done. Let's rinse. I'm definitely done. I do not need a third pass. Not at all. My gosh, that is a very, very close shave. I thought that I would probably get a nick or two from it, and I didn't. You see anything? I don't see anything at all. I thought maybe I'd get some irritation. I didn't. A lot of blade feel. A lot of blade feel. My 2 final rinses, 1 warm, 1 cold. Here's my warm water rinse. That's marvelous. Okay, here's my cold water rinse. I'm going to get a little bit of a menthol kick from using the cube. from Phoenix Shaving. I love that. I love using that as a free shave. All right, here's my cold water rinse. Oh man, that was a great kick. All right, clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Wow. That's a close shave after 2 passes, and I don't have any nicks or cuts, no irritation. I mean, it really got my upper lip. I mean, underneath the nostrils, it really, that's pretty, I'm surprised. I really am. I thought it was going to be a different kind of a feel to this razor. All right, let me run the alum block under some cold water. Let's see what kind of feedback we get. Well, I'm not getting any stinging. I'm getting a few zings here and there. A little bit of bracing, I would imagine, from the astringent qualities of the alum block. Yeah, boy, that's close. Yeah, I am getting some stinging here. Not stinging, some little zinging, like little tiny little zappers, you know, like that sort of thing. Okay, here I'm going to put that in my dry dock system here, and I'm going to just, in case I got something on the lens there. Not sure if I did. Sorry about that. I see I got a few drops on the camera there. Hope I didn't get the lens. All right, I'm going to let that set up. I'll clean the brush later. There is a lot of lather there. As you can see here, I'll show you. Yeah, look at the, ooh, nice peaks from Tabak. But we'll clean that up later because I want to talk about the razor itself and finish up the shave right now because this razor really gave me a close shave. Little bit of Wild Country here from Avon. Here it is. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You know, as I say, this is kind of in the same ballpark as Clubman Pinot, Wild Country. If you can get this, if it's still available online, grab some. Just type in avon.com and look for Wild Country. And here is the balm right here. Okay, we're just going to put a little bit, about that much right there, and use that for upstairs. I did do a head shave yesterday, and yeah, that's healing up nicely. Used a nice mild razor. Didn't take any chances. Didn't go aggressively crazy. Okay. All right. Okay, just a couple of squirts if you're going out. A little bit of the Wild Country cologne, and we're all set. Wow, great shave. I mean, that was a great shave. And, you know, I guess there's a debate about how closely this resembles a red tip, an original red tip. Again, I don't have an original red tip. I can only show you how this razor performs on its own merits. The end tabs are very nearly enclosed, which is also very, very nice. And the blade balance was spot on. The alignment is spot on, it appears. Good grip in the handle, nice weight. Mechanically, it doors open and closed very nicely. From what I can see, just kind of, I can snug that down a little bit there, and you know, it gave me an aggressive shave. Is this a razor that I'm going to use every single day? I don't think so, because after 2 passes, I was done. And this is probably one of the closer shaves I've gotten from a razor in quite some time. This is really an aggressive performer for me. Now, is it the same aggression as an original red tip? Again, I don't have an original red tip. I can't I couldn't tell you, but I know just based on the performance of this razor, this is a razor that I'll use if I have maybe 3 days worth of growth, something like that I want to knock down. A lot of blade feel. I felt the blade throughout the shave, and I think you heard the audio feedback on it as it was shaving. And because of the aggressiveness, I was changing the angle a little bit. I think I was going probably just trying to smooth it out a little bit because of that angle. That seemed to help a little bit. Very much like the R102 that I did a video review here, which is the R41 with a different handle. It seems that you have to be right on that 30-degree angle and everything smooths out. I get the same impression from this. You have to be right on that 30-degree angle, and it'll smooth out. It'll still be aggressive, but it will smooth out some. That's the way it impressed me. And again, very nicely made, nice weight, good balance. Again, the mechanism works very, very well, and it really, you know, I can hear the blade engage. That is to say, as I'm putting the blade in there like that, and I'm well, here, listen. Can you hear that? I mean, it's just, you know, it really is setting the blade, and it's secure. Sometimes with some twist to open razors, I will double check them as I'm shaving to make sure that the doors are closed. I want to make sure they don't open up. I think the Parker twist open razor that I reviewed, because the entire handle turns, I have to be a little more careful because I think those doors loosen up, and you don't want that to happen. This was secure throughout the shave. This was very, very secure throughout the shave. And again, I'm looking at everything here, and it definitely has that Gillette Super Speed look. I guess a lot of purists out there are going to take issue possibly with the red tip, with the handle, etc., etc. On its own merits, it's a nice, aggressive razor that will give you a very, very close shave. And it gave me, no kidding, BBS after 2 passes with no nicks, no cuts, and no irritation. And I did lighten up on the touch somewhat in order to accomplish that, because for me, aggressive razors, I have to lighten up, and I really let the razor do the job, do the work. And that's how this impressed me. So that's it. That's the Red Tip from Global Shave Clubs International. A tribute, if you will, inspired, if you will, by the Gillette Super Speed Red Tip. On its own merits, a very aggressive razor. One that I probably, with my skin type, my beard type, will use if I have some heavy, heavy beard growth. This can definitely handle that. And in 2 passes, 1 day's growth, I got a BBS, a really smooth BBS shave. I'm very, very impressed by that. And again, on that first pass, I mean, it just went up under the nostrils and knocked those little bits down. I mean, like nobody's business. That is really smooth. And it was smooth. It was a lot of blade feel, but it's kind of weird. Blade feel, but it was smooth, as long as you hit that angle. And just the way it sits in the razor head there, you get some aggression, but there is a definite, it's almost like the aggressiveness is tamed. There's a smoothness there, as long as you're on that angle. But getting all those little bits up underneath, I was really impressed by that aspect of it. So that's it. The Global Shave Club International Red Tip. Check it out. Well, thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out the Executive Shave Company. Use the code MARK5. Check out my blog, georgetube.com/blog. My comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this. I'm on Facebook. Check out my Facebook page. Check out Phoenix Artists and Accoutrements for some great, great shaving gear. Check out Global Shave Clubs International for the Red Tip and a lot of other great razors and a lot of other great shaving gear. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/marksready, where you'll find all the products I review on this channel, organized and categorized. You can find everything in a snap very easily. The Red Tip from Global Shave Clubs International. Check it out, and a lot of other really wonderful razors up there that I have reviewed on this channel that are just really terrific. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.